Today we'll be talking about the trailer to Halloween, The Walking Dead, the final season trailer announcement. We conclude with our coverage of the indie creature feature, It Came from the Desert, with an exclusive clip off from the mini documentary.
Halloween trailer.
Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to DecayMag. My name is Ken R2's your host. The horror community is abuzz with a trailer that dropped on Friday for the reboot, reimagination, sequel to the 1978 release Halloween, directed by John Carpenter. He also served as writer for this classic slasher film. That's right, serial killer Michael Myers is back to bring terror to the small town of Haddonfield. The Halloween franchise began in 1978 and spawned 11 installments, including the 2018 release. Musician/filmmaker Rob Zombie filmed a reimagined version that released in 2007 and a sequel in 2009. This new version of Halloween ignores the storylines from films released after the first installment, and even goes as far as to change the relationship of the integral characters. Danny McBride is credited as executive producer and co-writer via IMDb. McBride stated the following regarding the new twist with the characters. Quote, "I just felt like that was an area where he wasn't quite as scary anymore. It seemed too personalized. I wasn't as afraid of Michael Myers anymore because I'm not his fucking brother, so he's not coming after me. Also, you've seen it, so wouldn't it be interesting just to see what would happen if it wasn't that? And what does that open up for us if it wasn't this random killing that has affected this character? So it just seems like new territory to bite off." Unquote. The film stars Judy Greer, Jamie Lee Curtis makes her return, Virginia Gardner, and Nick Castle and James Jude Courtney are listed as portraying Michael Myers. David Gordon Green directs and co-writes this new installment to the Halloween franchise. The synopsis to Halloween reads as follows. Laurie Strode comes to her final confrontation with Michael Myers, the Max Killer, who has haunted her since she narrowly escaped his killing spree on Halloween night 4 decades ago. Halloween arrives in cinemas on the 19th of October 2018 via Blumhouse Pictures.
The Walking Dead. The final season trailer announcement.
Telltale Games and Robert Kirkman's Skybound Entertainment announced on the 6th of June 2018 that Episode 1 of The Walking Dead, the final season, will arrive on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One worldwide on August 14th, 2018. Pre-orders began on June 8th, 2018 for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. The price? $19.99. Anyone pre-ordering the final season will have access to each episode once available. Those pre-ordering for PS4 and Xbox One platforms will also receive The Walking Dead, the Telltale Series Collection. That's a whopping 19 episodes in one package. For PC platforms, Steam, GOG, Gamersgate, or the Humble Store will receive 10% off full retail price. Windows 10 pre-orders through Microsoft Store will unlock Season 1 of The Walking Dead, a Telltale game series. Here's the synopsis to The Walking Dead, the final season. Clementine, now a fierce and capable survivor, has reached the final chapter in her journey. After years on the road, facing threats, both living and dead, a secluded school might finally be her chance for a home. But protecting it will mean sacrifice. Clem must build a life and become a leader while still watching over AJ, an orphan boy, and the closest thing to family she has left. In this gripping, emotional final season, you will define your relationships, fight the undead, and determine how Clementine's story ends. To date, The Walking Dead, a Telltale game series, has sold more than 50 million episodes worldwide. Visit the link in the description below for more information on The Walking Dead final season.
Now, what do you do if I get bit?
Came from the Desert exclusive coverage.
On June 8th, 2017, I interviewed filmmaker Marco Magliascos, and thus began our coverage of It Came from the Desert. On May 24th, 2018, I interviewed lead actress Vanessa Grass on her role in It Came from the Desert. On Wednesday, June 6, 2018, I connected with David Reardon, developer of the game to which the film is based on. The narrative style gameplay that makes The Walking Dead, a Telltale game series, popular is an approach rooted in video game history. Creature features from the 1950s was the source of inspiration for David Reardon to develop It Came from the Desert. This science fiction retro title, released in 1989 by Cinemaware for the Amiga Gaming Console. Much like The Walking Dead, a Telltale game series, It Came from the Desert offers players a choose-your-own-adventure with dialogue boxes and action cutscenes. Provided in the description below is the link to DecayMag Sessions, episode 17. This episode, we feature our exclusive interview with David Reardon. In the meantime, here is a clip from the mini documentary where Reardon gives insight on the video game that may actually spawn a film franchise. A link to the full mini documentary is also included in the description below.
Hi everybody, I'm David Reardon, and I'm the designer and the director of the original It Came from the Desert video game. Now we did that at CinemaWare in 1989 to 1991. There were 3 different versions, which we'll talk about in a minute. And I've been asked to share some of the inspirations behind the game that obviously influenced Marco and his team when they made their homage to the big bug movie, It Came from the Desert. And let me just say, for all of us that worked on the video game, we are so excited what they did with this. And we're going to get into that in a minute and all the little secrets between the game and the movie.
Lucas, where are you?
We're trapped by this giant ant.
Trapped by a what?
A giant freaking ant!
The desert, unchanged for millions of years, yet witness to a biblical prophecy come true that one day the meek shall inherit the earth.
Now the story of It Came from the Desert actually begins a long time ago in 1954. And I'm 7 years old. I know that kind of dates me, but I'm 7 years old and I'm watching television, and probably in the afternoon, and on the TV comes this movie called Them. And it was directed by Gordon Douglas, which I didn't know at the time, but it was black and white. It had these giant cheesy ants in it, but it was actually a pretty serious film about a subject we'll get into in a minute.
We may be witnesses to a biblical prophecy come true, and there shall be destruction and darkness come up in creation, and the beast shall reign over the earth.
Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to follow the links provided below for all attachments to this segment. Be sure to follow DecayMag across all social media platforms.